10 pool. By timing the pull? Come on, that's a scam. Dude, what are you talking about? Time the pull. Oh my. Oh my. What is that? Flip it.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
YouTube Cross Duel Ace Monster Review. In Cross Duel, after the tutorial, you get to pick an Ace Monster, and in every duel, you start with your Ace Monster in your hand. Right away, you don't have to wait to draw it. You have your Ace Monster. Let's talk about their special effects. So this will inflict damage every time you activate a spell card. From my memory, you inflict 300 damage every time you activate a spell, and you can only activate the spell during the battle phase. That's what's quite interesting. Now, let's move on. I don't like Dark Magician. He's like a burn deck player. You burn everyone else. If you don't know real quickly about Cross Duel, you play in a 4-player duel, and the first person that goes to 0 life, they lose, and it ends the entire duel for everyone. Then who's ever at the highest life wins. And every time you inflict battle damage to someone's life points, you gain life points. So if I attack directly into the player on the left of me with the Dark Magician, they lose 2,500 life, I gain 2,500 life, and it puts them to 0. If it puts them to 0 life, I then win if I have the highest life. So let's move on. Can I click on the cards more here? I can't really. Blue Eyes White Dragon on summon will destroy any kind of monster. That is insane. I think that Blue Eyes might be the best one because the Dark Magician does a tiny little bit of damage. You activate a spell, you deal 300 to everyone. How about I wait for my opponent to summon their Ace Monster, then I summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, which you could summon whenever you want. The first turn, you could summon 2 monsters in the first turn, double normal summon, then triple normal summon the Blue Eyes over it, then pop anything on the field. Now, moving on. I like this card a lot. Elemental Hero Neos. When Elemental Hero Neos dies, he goes back to your hand, and you can continually resummon him. You could summon him for 1 less tribute if you want, but then he becomes 1,500 attack. I don't really like doing that. I like when he goes back to the hand, I just summon him as a 2,500 again by tributing 2 monsters, and there are monsters that could count as double tribute. So if you put the effect of double tribute on a monster, and that's in your deck, this goes back to your hand, tribute over the double tribute, and he's super speed also. Normally, the monsters move by 2. 1, 2. 2 is in the middle. Instead, when you are playing with super speed, he'll move by 3. So what happens if someone's on the left and they're going towards the middle, the Elemental Heroes, Neos, will dodge the middle player and go directly to the opposing player's life points. So very quick, that's very good. Let's see another benefit. Stardust Dragon. Your low-level monsters will be added back to your hand. It's level 3 or lower monsters. They have what's called Karma, and that's a great way to recycle them. Stardust Dragon might be very good in a tribute summoning deck, even though you're going to tribute summon to summon Stardust itself. So all your tiny monsters, something bad happens, return them back to the hand. That might be a good way. Swarm the field with little tiny monsters. Has to be level 3 or lower. Now, Utopia. This is a beastly monster. Decrease the attack of the opponent's monsters when battled in attack position. But is it better than Blue Eyes White Dragon? We're going to look right into it. Continuing our Ace Monster review now that I can actually see the effects. Let's go to Utopia. How much is it boosting by? So this is the Master Skill. I'm going to move myself so you can see the Master Skill. There we go. The Master Skill of Utopia will be after destroying an opponent's monster by battle, you'll gain offensive debuff times 3. And offensive debuff says when battling an opponent's attack position monster, reduces attack by 300 times 3. Whoa. I don't know if it reduces by 900 or will reduce by 300 in 3 separate battles. But it might be reduced by 900, and if so, then after it destroys a monster by battle, whoa, it will be able to take out a Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's pretty good. And that is the Master Skill. You can't have a special skill and a Master Skill at the same time. Now, what are the other skills? If I get duplicate copies of Utopia, So let's say I have 5 Utopias. With 5 Utopias, and I think it's just 5, it might ramp up where you're going to need 2, 3, 4. You might need 20 Utopias. I don't know how pay to win it's going to be. But if I unlock all of my Utopias, then I get to put these other skills on. So if you have 1 Utopia and I have 5, my Utopia can get boosted by an additional 800 attack. So my Utopia can objectively just be 3,300 attack better than yours. Yours will be 2,500 because you didn't spend as much money, and mine will be 3,300. I could boost its defense. That probably sucks. During battle, boost by 200 if in attack position. I think the 200 is just good right here. When battling an opponent's monster, reduce attack by 300. Maybe that one's better. Offensive debuff. You could maybe want to put more of those on. Remember, you can have up to 5 skills. Negate all skills of the monster attacked. So if we attack into a monster that has a bunch of boosts, we could negate them. That might be good. That might be the meta. We could be immune to effects that would return this to the hand or force it to move. We also have deal 500 damage when battling a raid boss. So raid boss battling is not in the beta right now. That has nothing to do with PvP. A bunch of players get together, they try to take down a raid boss together, and you might get great rewards for doing more damage. This was the Stardust where we were looking at. The master skill is while on the field, all your level 3 or lower monsters gain karma, and then karma is going to say, when destroyed, the monsters return to your hand. Interesting. Elemental Hero Neos, which is what we were talking about. The master skill is when destroyed by battle. Only by battle. So if I've seen Dark Hole in the game, if there's any effect to destroy it, I guess the Blue Eyes White Dragon is an effect to destroy. Will it not go back to the hand? That's a big deal. That's a problem. Unless battle counts as effects in battle too. I don't know. Probably not. The Blue Eyes might counter this. This returns to the hand and we'll have Speedy Summon where you could tribute it for 1 less, but then it loses 1,000 attack. Don't really like doing that. But what I really like is the 50% movement speed boost. Normally, your monsters move by 2 spaces. By 2 spaces, you meet in the middle. If you have 50% speed boost, you move by 3 spaces, and your opponent's on the 4th space. So if you are about to meet in the middle, you will jump a spot and not have to battle with that. I did already say that earlier, but just to reiterate. Blue Eyes White Dragon, as you can see, I can only set 1 skill. These are locked skills. I will be able to unlock them. If I get more Blue Eyes White Dragons, which we're going to pull some right now, we will see if I can have more skills to unlock. So I am hoping for Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then we were talking about Dark Magician, how I don't really like it. When you activate a spell card, deal 300 to all other players. Seems cheesy. Seems like something that Weevil would do. A burn effect. It does not seem really Dark Magician-like to deal burn damage. Not cool. So let's see. Let's unlock the Blue Eyes White Dragon skill real quick. Let's customize the monster. And we want the master skill. Do I have enough resources to unlock it? It looks like I do. Confirm. There you go. We unlocked a bunch of other skills, but we can't use them unless I get more Blue Eyes White Dragons to open up the skill slots. As you can see, duplicates are cards of the same rarity. Now, right now in the beta, cards of the same rarity can't be used to boost up. As far as I know, I can't figure it out how to do it. So this might be outdated text like something else we saw earlier. This maybe was taken away. So as far as I know, we need another Blue Eyes to get an additional skill, to use an additional skill. So now let's set that on the Blue Eyes. You then on your deck, and you could have Blue Eyes in multiple different decks with different skills set. Let's go into the Blue Eyes. Let's make it so the Blue Eyes has the master skill. The master skill, select and destroy a monster on summon. That is insane. Look at that. Blue Eyes just turned into an effect monster. And the crappier skill was grayed out, so we can't be looking at that now. When select and destroy a level 4 lower monster, you want the master skill. It is set. We are set. We want to save the deck, and let's do some gacha. Quick 10 pull after reviewing the ace monsters. How does that sound? Do we have a 10 pull? Come on, Konami. I think we have a 10 pull. Let's go. Let's gacha. Now the shop, this is materials. You could break down your cards into metals to then get materials. You don't have to worry about that right now. Tradable cards. There's a card, it's like a card trader, but you got to trade cards for it. If I want to trade for Dark Magician, I don't have any eligible cards. So maybe after gacha, we'll have cards eligible to trade for a Dark Magician if we want it. Let's go to the gacha. Gotcha. Selection Gacha. Get an awesome ultra rare monster. This is an exclusive selection gacha for the closed beta test. Is there something guaranteed about this? Okay, it's just showing me the cards. What's the card rates? Maybe you care about that. 1 card gacha will give you 3 cards. From a single draw of the card gacha, you'll get 1 monster, 1 spell, 1 trap. The gacha rates. What's the good stuff? The super rare cards? Where's the ultra rare? 7% chance to get an ace monster. Okay. Let's pull. 10 pool. By timing the pull? Come on, that's a scam. Dude, what are you talking about? Time the pull. Oh my. Oh my. What is that? Flip it. Flip it. Yes! We needed another Blue Eyes to unlock another Blue Eyes skill. Yes! Now I need 3 more. It's more, right? What? These are super rares, I think. Gaia the Fierce Knight. I don't know what Gaia the Fierce Knight does, but we're probably going to put him in the deck. We'll see what he does. Emergency Teleport. What does that do? I don't get to read the card that I just got? No, don't read it. All right, I'll read it later. When you obtain a card you already have, it goes to the vaults. Duplicate cards can be exchanged for medals used in the medal shop. So what's a duplicate card? A duplicate card is any more than 1. You can't play 3 of a card. You can only play 1 of a card. I can't play 2 Blue Eyes. I have to combine the Blue Eyes together to be a better Blue Eyes. What about the traps that I got? Is this one good? Samochi. Let's just build a deck. And that's going to be in a separate video. So hopefully you enjoyed the review of the Ace Monsters and a Gacha 10 pull. Let's go.